Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Alex and Emma podcast. I'm Emma, and we're so happy you're here for day 4 of our English learning journey. In our last episode, we learned how to talk about our daily routine. Today, we're going to learn something that you'll probably use whenever you travel or visit an English-speaking country: how to order food at a restaurant. Many English learners feel a little nervous when it's time to speak with a waiter, but don't worry. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say from the moment you walk into a restaurant until the moment you ask for the bill.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and I think today's lesson is going to be a lot of fun. Eating at a restaurant should be an enjoyable experience, not a stressful one. The good news is that restaurant conversations are actually very predictable. You'll hear the same questions and use the same expressions almost every time. Today, Emma and I will show you how real conversations happen, teach you useful phrases, and help you sound polite and confident. So, imagine you're walking into your favorite restaurant. Let's get started.
Now let's imagine we've just arrived at a restaurant. This is the first conversation you'll usually have. A staff member might smile and say, "Welcome, how many people are in your party?" Or, "Do you have a reservation?" If you didn't book a table, don't worry. You can simply say, "Table for 2, please." It's short, polite, and very common. If you already made a reservation, you can say, "We have a reservation under the name Emma." These simple sentences will help you start the conversation with confidence.
Exactly. And sometimes the restaurant is busy, so the staff might tell you there's a short wait. In that situation, you can ask, "How long is the wait?" If you'd like a different place to sit, you could say, "Could we sit by the window?" Or, "Could we sit outside?" Don't worry about speaking perfect English. The important thing is to be polite and clear. Restaurant staff hear these expressions every day, so they'll understand you easily.
Let's practice with a short conversation. Host: "Good evening. Welcome to our restaurant." Emma: "Hi. Table for 2, please." Host: "Of course. Do you have a reservation?" Emma: "No, we don't." "That's okay. Please follow me." Emma: "Thank you."
See? That was easy. Just a few simple sentences and you're already sitting at your table. Now comes the fun part, choosing what to eat.
Now that we're sitting at the table, the waiter will usually hand us the menu and ask, "Can I get you something to drink? Or would you like a few more minutes?" If you're still deciding, you can simply say, "We need a few more minutes, please." It's a very natural expression that native speakers use all the time. Take your time, read the menu, and don't feel rushed. When you're ready, the waiter will come back to take your order.
When it's time to order, you have several easy options. You can say, "I'd like the grilled chicken, please." Another common expression is, "I'll have the pasta." Both sound natural and polite. If you don't know what to choose, don't be afraid to ask, "What do you recommend?" Waiters are usually happy to suggest their most popular dishes. You can also ask, "Is this dish spicy?" Or, "What comes with it?" These questions can help you choose the perfect meal.
Let's imagine we're ordering together. Waiter: "Are you ready to order?" Emma: "Yes, I'd like the grilled chicken with vegetables, please." Great choice. And what would you like to drink? Emma: "I'll have a glass of lemonade, please." Certainly.
And what about you, sir? I'll have the pasta, please. Would you like anything to drink? Just water, thank you. Perfect. I'll bring your order shortly.
Sometimes you want to make a small change to your meal. You can say, "Could I have this without onions?" Or, "Can I get extra cheese, please?" If you have a food allergy, it's important to tell the waiter. For example, "I'm allergic to peanuts," or "I'm allergic to seafood." Restaurant staff appreciate it when you let them know before preparing your meal.
Here's one more useful expression you'll hear very often. Enjoy your meal. When the waiter says that, you can simply smile and reply, "Thank you," or "Thanks." It's a small conversation, but it makes you sound friendly and confident. And just like that, You've successfully ordered your food in English.
Sometimes things don't go exactly as planned at a restaurant, and that's completely normal. The important thing is to stay polite when you speak. For example, if you receive the wrong meal, you can simply say, "Excuse me, I think there's been a mistake." Then continue with, "I ordered the pasta, but I received the chicken." Most waiters will apologize and fix the problem right away. There's no need to feel nervous. Just speak calmly and politely.
Another common situation is when your food isn't quite right. Maybe it's too cold, too spicy, or missing something you asked for. You could say, "Excuse me, this is a little cold." Or, "Could you please heat it up?" If you asked for your meal without onions, you can say, "Sorry, I ordered this without onions." These expressions are simple, respectful, and easy to remember.
Let's practice with a real conversation. Waiter: "Is everything okay with your meal?" Emma: "Actually, I think there's been a mistake. I ordered the pasta, but I received the pizza." Waiter: "I'm so sorry about that. I'll bring the correct dish right away." Emma: "Thank you so much. I really appreciate it."
Here's another example. "How's everything?" "Everything tastes great, but could we have a few more napkins, please?" "Of course. I'll bring them right away. Thank you very much."
Remember, being polite makes every conversation easier. Using words like "please," "thank you," and "excuse me" can make a big difference. Even if something goes wrong, a friendly attitude will usually lead to a friendly response.
Exactly. Making mistakes is part of learning English. The more you practice these situations, the more confident you'll become. Soon, ordering food in English will feel completely natural.
After you've finished your meal, it's time to ask for the bill. In American English, people usually say, "Can we get the check, please?" In British English, it's more common to say, "Can we have the bill, please?" Both expressions are correct, so you can use whichever you prefer. When the waiter brings the bill, you can take a moment to check it before paying.
Sometimes you're eating with friends, and everyone wants to pay for their own meal. In that case, you can ask, "Could we split the bill, please?" If one person is paying for everyone, you don't need to say anything special. You can simply hand over your card or cash and wait for the payment to be processed. If you're paying by card, the waiter might ask, "Would you like a receipt?" You can answer, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you."
Let's practice one more conversation. Emma: "Excuse me, could we have the bill, please?" Waiter: "Of course, I'll bring it right away." Emma: "Thank you."
Here you are.
Thank you. Could we split the bill?
Certainly. No problem at all.
Great. Thank you very much.
Before leaving, it's always nice to thank the staff. You can say, "Everything was delicious," or "We really enjoyed our meal." These small compliments are polite and always appreciated.
And that's it. From walking into the restaurant to ordering your food, handling small problems, and paying the bill, you now know how a complete restaurant conversation works in English. The more you practice these expressions, the more confident you'll become the next time you eat at a restaurant.
And that's a wrap for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning how to order food at a restaurant in English. Today, you learned how to ask for a table, how to order your meal, how to solve small problems politely, and finally, how to ask for the bill with confidence. Remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need the courage to speak. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Exactly. Learning English is all about using it in real-life situations. The next time you visit a restaurant, try using one or two of the expressions you learned today. You'll be surprised by how much you already know. Every conversation is another step toward becoming a more confident English speaker. Keep practicing a little every day, and you'll see amazing progress over time.
Now we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite food? If you're ordering in English, what would you choose? Write your answer in the comments below. It's a great way to practice your English, and we'd love to read your responses.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. New episodes are coming every day, and each one will help you become more confident in English. Tomorrow, we'll learn how to talk about the weather and the seasons in everyday conversations, so make sure you don't miss it.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We really appreciate your support, and we're excited to continue this learning journey together. Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
See you next time. Have a wonderful day, and keep speaking English every chance you get. Goodbye.